In addition to being considered one of the biggest heartthrobs of Hollywood movies, Brad Pitt is a tycoon who likes to enjoy life by spending his money. But have you ever stopped to think about how this actor lives? In this video, you'll find out what Brad Pitt's luxurious life is like.
Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, and check the option all. But here is, you have to do all of that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments, #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started.
Career. Born in 1963 in Shawnee, Oklahoma, in the United States, William Bradley Pitt, better known as Brad Pitt, is a great Hollywood actor. The beginning of his career was not as easy as it seems. Before becoming known as a heartthrob of the cinema, Brad Pitt worked as a driver and even as an animator, dressed as a chicken for the El Pollo Loco chain. His entry into the art world was as an actor in 1987, making small appearances in films and television series. Then, in 1991, the opportunity arose to play a cowboy in the movie Thelma and Louise, which made him known as a sex symbol of the time. Since then, Brad Pitt's career took off, receiving several opportunities and making his name more and more known in the movie industry. Throughout his career, Pitt played several protagonists in films that were very successful, such as Fight Club, Troy, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, World War Z, among many others. And all this performance earned him several awards, such as a BAFTA, 2 Screen Awards Guild, 2 Golden Globes, and even an Oscar. And that's why Brad Pitt is considered one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, who can now enjoy a comfortable life filled with luxuries. Cars. We can say that the Hollywood star has a $1 million garage, having a collection of impressive cars. Among the vehicles he's been seen using are Hyundai Elantra, $20,000, Jeep Cherokee, $30,000, Chevrolet Camaro, $35,000, Mercedes E350 for $50,000, Chevy Tahoe, $60,000, Audi Q7 for $70,000, Lexus LS 460 F Sport for $75,000, Tesla Model X, $90,000, Tesla Model S, $100,000, BMW Hydrogen 7 for $110,000, Mercedes S-Class, $120,000, Mercedes G-Wagon for $130,000. And there are several sources on the internet that say Brad Pitt's most expensive car is nothing less than an Aston Martin Vanquish, a super sports car made for those who like speed. The vehicle is equipped with a V12 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds. And to have one of these, you may need to shell out more than $300,000. Motorcycles. Another passion of Brad Pitt is his luxury motorcycles. And it's not for nothing that he's been caught in several machines that are worth a fortune. Among the toys he has been seen using are Nuda 900R, $13,000, MV Augusta Brutale 800, $16,000, Ducati, $30,000, Zero Engineering Type 9, $40,000, Shinya Kimura Custom, $100,000, Rook WCC 140 CFL Custom, $100,000, Jesse Rook KTM Custom for $100,000, Indian Larry, $200,000, and even an Ecos Titanium Series 20 for an unbelievable $300,000. Beverly Hills Mansion. When it comes to living in a comfortable place, Brad Pitt is a guy who invests heavily in this matter. Until 2006, for example, he was married to actress Jennifer Aniston. They lived in a mansion in Beverly Hills, California, one of the city's most upscale locations, where many other celebrities live. The huge residence sits on a 4-acre lot, more than enough space to provide all the privacy Hollywood celebrities love so much. This property, that belonged to the couple, was built in the 1930s, and it still maintains an architectural style similar to what was used at the time. The interior of the house is quite large, with more than 11,840 square feet of built-up area, divided into 5 spacious bedrooms and 13 luxurious bathrooms. The press has reported that the actors spent more than 3 years renovating the property, but only ended up living there for 2 years. But that was no problem for Brad Pitt, as the actor is passionate about architecture, and renovating his homes is a real hobby. And it is clear that all this investment in renovations brought a lot of results, since even though the property was built a long time ago, it is super well maintained. The mansion is known to have several pleasant and sophisticated amenities, such as a tennis court for fun, a beautiful outdoor pool with plenty of lounge chairs, a playground for children to play in, a retro kitchen fully equipped with the latest equipment covered with heated marble floors, a gourmet area with 200-year-old wooden floors imported from France, several rooms with floor-to-ceiling windows that provide excellent natural lighting, a dining room with a table to host up to 20 guests, a stylish bar with a darker color palette that is equipped with a projector that enables it to transform into a comfortable movie theater, plus many other things that only exist in mansions of this category. But let's not forget the master suite, which is simply huge and super comfortable, equipped with a fireplace and even a television built into the ceiling that pops into the bedroom whenever you want. Not to mention the gigantic closet that's so big it's almost the size of a clothing store. Still on the same property plot, there is a beautiful 2-story guest house, fully furnished, surrounded by a huge glass window that provides a beautiful view of the tennis court. And from what we can see, these renovations made by Brad Pitt managed to transform a house built almost a century ago into something super modern and sophisticated, which probably cost a good deal of money. And to give you an idea of the price of this property, in 2006 the couple sold it for around $22.5 million, but recently it went on sale for around $50 million. Beach house. The Hollywood star also owned a beautiful beach house in Malibu, California, a region well known for its beaches and celebrity homes. The actor's property is located on the beachfront, on a huge plot of land surrounded by mountains and trees, with several other mansions in the vicinity. The interior of the property has approximately 4,090 square feet, with spacious rooms and modern and sophisticated architecture. But without a doubt, the great difference of this house is the incredible view of the Pacific Ocean, a common request of tycoons. Outside, there is also a swimming pool for when you don't want to enjoy the beach. This beach house was a refuge that Brad Pitt could use when he wanted to relax. And according to some sources, in 2011, the actor's beach house went up for sale for no less than $13.75 million. Private jet. At the time when the movie star was married to actress Angelina Jolie, they had several means of air transport at their disposal. One of them was the Cirrus SR-22 plane, a small aircraft that he and his wife at the time flew together. And to have the hobby of flying your own plane is not cheap. To have an idea of the price, a jet of this model and the latest versions can be more than $800,000. Brad Pitt was also given a helicopter as a gift from Angelina to call his own. The actor received an Augusta Westland A109A Mk2 model, an aircraft with capability for up to 8 passengers, costing his ex-wife around $1.6 million. Not bad for a little gift, right? Some internet sources also speculate that he owns a Supermarine Spitfire, a single-engine fighter jet, which was heavily used during World War II. And to have one of those, it is estimated that the actor paid around $3.3 million. Mansion in Louisiana. While the Hollywood heartthrob was married to actress Angelina Jolie, they reportedly owned a home in the historic French Quarter area of New Orleans, Louisiana. The couple's residence is located in the main and oldest neighborhood in the city, surrounded by several other properties. The house that belonged to the couple was built in 1830 and retains all the colonial architecture of the 19th century, with a facade with ironworks where Brad Pitt has sometimes been spotted interacting with his fans. The interior of the residence has an antique but very luxurious decor, with super refined furniture providing the feeling of having taken a trip back in time. And according to some sources, the couple's property is about 7,642 square feet and was sold in 2016 for about $4.9 million. castle in France. Another property that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie owned while they were together is a huge farm located in Provence, a region in southeastern France. The giant property has 500 hectares, with a large part of the land designated for the cultivation of grapes for the production of awarded red and rosé Miraval wines. Built in the 17th century, the country house has an impressive 35 rooms, much like a medieval castle. It was even there where the couple celebrated their marriage in an intimate way in 2014. But much more than a luxury, the property is an investment, as it produces 150,000 bottles a year in the Centenary Winery. And the Grand Castle, purchased in 2008 for around $60 million, is still in the midst of the former couple's separation negotiations. Yacht. Brad Pitt is a guy who likes to enjoy life, and who definitely doesn't skimp when it comes to spending his money enjoying good experiences. During his time with Angelina Jolie, he was spotted several times on luxury yachts. The vessel he used was the Ghost 2 model, a luxurious yacht with more than 121 feet in length, able to transport up to 110 people, and managing to accommodate up to 12 guests in 5 spacious suites. The super yacht's decor is stunning, resembling a 5-star hotel, with 2 large outdoor decks, 4 dining rooms, and even a hot tub where you can relax in complete privacy. And to enjoy all this luxury, it's necessary to spend more than $150,000 just to rent the vessel. Los Angeles Mansion. Currently, it is speculated that Brad Pitt lives in a mansion in Los Feliz, a neighborhood in the Hollywood metropolitan area of Los Angeles, California. The actor's residence is about 6,500 square feet, located on a huge lot in the center of a block surrounded by trees, providing him with a lot of tranquility and privacy. Although there's not much information about this property, it is known that the property was acquired in 1994 for about $1.7 million, when Brad Pitt was still married to Angelina Jolie. But after several renovations made by them, it is estimated that it currently is worth around $5.4 million. Fortune. As one of the most prestigious actors in Hollywood, with a career of more than 30 years and reaching 60 years of age, it is clear that Brad Pitt has already amassed a huge fortune during all these years. The salary received by the heartthrob in each production increased in the same proportion as his films were successful, and his name became more and more known in the industry. To get an idea of the value of his fee, he received, for example, $6,000 for Thelma and Louise, $500,000 for California, $4 million for Seven, $10 million for Sleepers, $17.5 million for Fight Club, $20 million for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And to further increase his income, Brad Pitt showed his entrepreneurial side and founded in 2001 his own film production company called Plan B Entertainment, which has already produced dozens of successful films such as Troy, World War Z, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Moneyball, plus many other movies. And with such success, Pitt managed to accumulate a veritable fortune during his career. Although no one knows the exact value of his net worth, according to some sources, Brad Pitt is estimated to be one of the richest actors in Hollywood, with a fortune of around $300 million.
Hey, you liked the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment. And tell some suggestions of another videos. And hopefully we gonna do it all about channel, your curiosity in videos.